Okay, welcome to our first Facebook Live with Creative Crafty Stampers. My name is Tracy, and I will be demonstrating this card right here. Okay, so we are going to be using the stamp set today, Snowflake Wishes. This is part of the Snowflake Splendor suite. Okay, sorry about the reflections on the light. Okay. And I'm also going to be using the DSP, the Designer Series paper, from the Snowflake Splendor as well. Okay, and this is some of the different papers that you can find in that as well. And the inside of the card is like so. Okay, so let's move that aside. First thing that you need is a piece of Night of Navy cardstock, and it is just taking an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and cutting it in half. So it's 8.5 by 5.5 is what the size of your paper is. And then I'm going to get my score board here. Just move the ink out of the way. See that? And I'm just going to score going down at 4.25 so that I've cut it in half, and then I'm going to flip it over because I want it to bend the other way, and I'm going to do one at 2 1/8. Oops, my paper shifted a slight bit. That's okay. And that's all we do. So we'll move that out of the way. And then that allows the different bends. Okay, but I'm going to put my cardstock on there first before I start bending. So taking some of that Snowflake Splendor, okay, DSP, I'm going to use this side rather than this one because I think that's going to be too busy with my snowflakes. And I'm just going to attach that here. So I'll take my Stampin' Seal. Oops. And we'll just line it up with a little bit of and we'll do the same with the other. I'm hoping you can see that okay. Line that on. There we go. So that's the first part. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm just going to put my stamped images on there first. So the first one I'm going to use is Balmy Blue ink, and I've just already mounted these clear stamps, so I'll stick that on, and I want to put one down here, and I'll stick another one up here. There we go. Put that aside so I don't get it on anything, and I will mount that on the inside of the card. There we go. So just make sure you've got things all lined up. And I just realized I folded it on the wrong way, so that's okay. I'll just bend it the other way. That's the great thing about paper, is it's got two sides. So we will mount that like so. And then my card just bends in like that. So now we just need to make the designs there. So I've got my punches, my 2 1/4 and my 2. So we'll get a piece of Whisper White, and I'll use my 2-inch, cut out one of those. Then I'll get a piece of Night of Navy and punch out. There we go. So I've got my 2 here. Now for a sentiment, I was looking for something small enough. So I went to my In the Pines and I chose the Season Greetings. Okay, but I just love this set with all the various trees with it. So I'll use my Night of Navy ink. And then I'll just line it all up. There we go. Move my ink out of the way. Now I'll just mount that on the Night of Navy circle. Like so. And now, what's important when you go to mount this on here is you only put tape on one side. So make sure you have a look at it before you mount it so that you're not taping the wrong side. Okay, so just like so. Fold it over first before you stick it on so that you can make sure you see where you're going, kind of center it, and then like so. Now, the final thing that we're going to do, as you can see from my demonstration, is we're going to do these snowflakes. So for that, I used the dies that go with this set, the So Many Snowflakes dies, and these are some of the ones, and here's some more. I just love this set, the versatility of it. So I'm using this die here for all the snowflakes. And I'm going to use some of the glitter paper that comes in this suite. I just got a little piece here, and I'm going to use the Night of Navy and the Balmy Blue as well. So I'll take those to my Stamp and Cut cutter, and I've got my snowflakes here. And now I'm just going to finish decorating. So to get these to stick nicely, I'm going to use my fine tip glue pen. The only tip I have for that when you use it, okay, because it is a nice fine tip, I don't know that you can see in there, but there actually is a little kind of wire that goes in there, and when you close it, make sure that wire actually goes through, otherwise it will clog up on you. And sorry, my camera's tilting a little bit there. So we'll just ink and glue some of this up. And a little bit goes a long way with this. There's that one. Now this one I'm going to have overhanging a tiny bit. So I don't want to do one of them. Make sure I see which one I didn't do, which is that one. Like so. And now I will do my Balmy Blue snowflake. Oops, that one I put a bit too much on. Let's take a piece of wipe that a little bit off. Oh, actually it wasn't so much, it was more of a bubble. Okay, so I'm just putting a little dab. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way, so a bottle like this will last you a really long time. And I'll mount that on. Oops. It doesn't take long for it to start to stick, so just hold it just for a moment. Okay. And then my last one. And that one I'm only doing 4 out of the 6 points. So I'll just hold that there for a second. These are all there while they all dry. Oops, this one I don't think I glued enough. Anchor those all down. And there we go. And I'll put it aside just to make sure it's dry, and that is your final product. Make sure you put your cap on your fine tip glue right away so that it doesn't seal on you. Okay, so that's it for my demonstration today. If you have any questions at all, you can contact me at Paper Crafting with Tracy, and the hostess code for today is listed right here. Thank you.